अस्सलाम वालेकुम स्टूडेंट्स, आज मैं आपसे पास्ट पेपर्स के वो क्वेश्चन जो कि चैप्टर नंबर 17 कंट्रोल एंड कोऑर्डिनेशन से हैं शेयर करने जा रही हूँ। सबसे पहले आ जाते हैं MCQs। द ऑनसेट ऑफ एपिलेप्सी यूजली अकर्स बिफोर द एज ऑफ 30 years. Alzheimer's disease is characterized by the decline in the function of brain. Match diabetes inspired us with one of the following: vasopressin. Kohler used chimpanzees to prove insight learning. The corpuscle situated quite deep inside the body is Pacinians. The simplest form of learning is habituation. The hormone secreted by the mucosa of the pyloric region of the stomach is gastrin. The type of learning involved diminution of response with repeated stimulus, habituation. Which hormone in males stimulate the interstitial cells of testes to secrete testosterone? ICSH. Gastrin is hormone produced by gut. Ethane is applied to rubber plant to stimulate the flow of latex. Which one of the following produced in excess then leads abnormal development called acromegaly? STH. Rodents respond to alarm calls by others in their groups. This is example of habituation behavior. Nociceptor produce a sensation of pain. Vasopressin and oxytocin are polypeptide. ये यूजली 9 अमीनो एसिड पे जो हैं इनमें होते हैं, और अगर आपके पास पेप्टाइड की ऑप्शन होगी तो आप पेप्टाइड के ऑप्शन को टिक करेंगे. A small number of alpha cell in pancreas create glucagon. Which hormone is necessary for fruit said? Auxins. Which hormone is chemically steroid? Cortisone. Which hormone absent in developing seeds are? Abscisic acid. Maximum speed of nerve impulse transmitted is 120. Ethane induces flowering in pineapple. Parthenocropy is sometimes artificially induced in tomatoes by adding auxins. Lack of vasopressin hormone cause diabetes insipidus. The sensation of pain is produced by nociceptor. In human, the midbrain is reduced. Microscopic gap between the two neurons is called synapses. Alzheimer's disease is mental illness. Nessels granules are group of ribosomes. Next आ जाते हैं short questions. What are androgens? What are auxins and dendrites? What are commercial application of gibberellin? Give role of 2,4-dichlorophenoxyacetic acid. What are function of parathyroid gland? What are the commercial application of ethane? What are the effect of low and high concentration of parathormone? What are two functions of scrutinin? Write symptoms of Alzheimer's disease. What is epilepsy? What is imprinting? What is meant by circadian rhythms? What is meant by the resting membrane potential? What is parasympathetic nervous system? What is Parkinson's disease? Results in biorhythms. Write down the commercial application of cytokinin. What is habituation? Give an example. What is solitary impulse? What is action of nicotine on coordination? What is cretinism? Differentiate between the nerves and ganglia. What is the role of antidiuretic hormone? Give role of hypothalamus as endocrine gland. Name only types of innate behavior. Draw and label sensory neuron. Define diurnal rhythms, how they are different from the circannual rhythms. What are factors? Give their types. How plants respond to various stimuli. Differentiate between the ethylation and chlorosis. Give commercial application of auxins. Give commercial application of gibberellin. Define circadian rhythms. Differentiate between the biorhythms and diurnal rhythms. Define solitary impulse and synapses. Define the term hormone. Give an example. What are galls and calces? How callus is formed. Differentiate between the central nervous system and peripheral nervous system. Differentiate between the instinctive behavior and learning behavior. Differentiate between the photoreceptor and nociceptor. Discuss the role of two hormones produced by the gut. Explain effectors with an example. Explain reflex arc. Explain two hormones created by the islets of Langerhans, give a detailed account of synapse, give effect of nicotine on blood vascular system and nervous system in man, give similarities between the nervous system and chemical coordination, give the role of oxytocin, give two similarities between the nervous and chemical coordination, how axons differ from the dendrons, name a synthetic auxin used as a selective weed killer, name the two hormones of the gut. नेक्स्ट आ जाते हैं लॉन्ग क्वेश्चन. डिस्कस द स्ट्रक्चर एंड फंक्शनल एप्लीकेशन ऑफ ऑक्सीजन्स, डिस्क्राइब द रोल ऑफ ऑक्सीजन्स, डिस्क्राइब द रोल ऑफ एब्सिसिक एसिड एंड इथीन इन प्लांट ग्रोथ, डिस्क्राइब द रोल एंड कमर्शियल एप्लीकेशन ऑफ जिब्रेलिन, discuss the important factors which are involved in changing the resting membrane potential to active membrane potential. Discuss the initiation of nerve impulse, how nerve impulse pass from one neuron to another neuron. Write detailed account of synapse. Discuss pituitary as an endocrine gland. Write brief note on conditioned reflex type 1. Discuss the nervous system of hydra. Define and explain nerve impulse. Write note on adrenal gland. Nervous system of planaria is better developed than that of hydra. Discuss what are receptors, describe their different types, explain the structure and function of thyroid gland, explain feedback mechanism, give an example. Hopefully ये आपके लिए helpful होगा. Thank you.